Syrian rebels have seized military bases, ransacked the presidential palace, and captured some of the country's major cities, all in just over a week. The President Bashar al Assad earlier vowed to crush the offensive, but visual evidence shows just how quickly his regime fell. Sky News has tracked the rebellion since it began just over a week ago, using over 60 geolocated videos to show how the rebels advanced through major cities and captured the capital, Damascus. The rebels begin their shock offensive in the province of Idlib, one of the last remaining anti-regime strongholds. The attacks then move to the north and northwest of Aleppo, Syria's second largest city that's been under Assad's control since 2016. Footage filmed on the 29th of November shows lines of students fleeing the University of Aleppo as opposition forces close in. By evening, the rebels post this video, 2 kilometres away from the university, taking down the regime flag next to a statue of Assad's deceased brother. Government forces announced their withdrawal from the city the next day, marking the capture of the first major city. After the defeat in Aleppo, the regime attempt to defend other cities and towns and head to Hama. On the outskirts of the city, Assad's forces await the rebels, but the rebels succeed again. Footage filmed over the next 5 days shows opposition forces in multiple towns close to the city of Hama and rebels seizing military bases nearby. Videos posted on the 5th of December show the emotional reunions as prisoners are freed from the notorious Hama prison, while rebels pull down a statue of Assad's deceased father. The military withdraws, marking a significant setback for Assad's forces. Next, the rebels set their eyes on Homs, a city in western Syria that sits on a major crossroad linking Damascus to the Mediterranean coast and the north of the country. Hundreds of people attempt to flee the city as videos show long queues of traffic heading west. But on the 7th of December, rebels announce they've captured the city as people are seen celebrating on the streets. Finally, the rebels move to Damascus. On the 8th of December, they declared they've freed the city in a televised statement and claimed all prisoners have been released. Assad has fled the country and Russia said the president stepped down. Videos from the city show footage of people raiding the presidential palace as others celebrate on the streets and on top of tanks. The rebel offensive marks the fall of Assad's 24-year regime.